Are you tired of surface level advice that really doesn't change anything? Do you want to make real impact in people's lives? Stick around, because I'm about to show you what a transformational coach really is and how you can become one. Why most coaches fail to make a lasting impact, the one set of questions that can change people's lives forever, and how to overcome your own self-sabotage and become a transformational coach. I remember back when I certified my first batches of coaches, they're so eager. They really wanted to know how to ask questions, how to listen from their heart, but they only solved surface level problems. They're so eager, but you can't actually make lasting change like that. It's like putting a band-aid on a deep wound. That doesn't work. So I was so eager to show them how they can use transformational coaching to really create deep, lasting change really rapidly. So remember, I gathered them all as I was about to teach them this set of questions that can change people's lives forever. And those are the questions I'm gonna reveal to you in this video. And now 10 years later, the people in that event still remember it and refers to it as a before and after in their life. It changed their lives, and it has the potential to change your life and your clients' lives as well. Because when you meet a client or a potential client, the surface level problems that you get in touch with, it's like an iceberg. You only see 10%, but the real damage, the real issue is underlying. And that is what we need to reach. And we need to do it in a way where the client is open to actually getting those insights from you. We need to ask questions so they can sense it and feel it and find an easy way in, without having to believe in any system or philosophy or spirituality, but just allow them to have their own experience so they can change their lives in the verver session. This series of questions is like a journey. So first, when a client comes in, you start talking to them about how are you right now? What's alive in you right now? Tell me what's going on. And as you listen for what's going on, you stop your own chatter in your mind and you give them your total attention. Ask them, and what else is going on? And among these things that you have laid out for me, what is the one thing that feels significant for you? And then they start telling you about that thing. And you allow them to go deeper and deeper. And at a certain point in this cadence of questions, you will want to find out what is the deeper level. So now that you feel that in your body, if you're able to bring a mic down to it and ask it, how does it feel? What does it want to show you? What does it want to tell you? So you as the coach, you ask your client asks her or his body, how does it feel down there? What does it want? And you know, sometimes it wants bad stuff. The thing is, that's okay for now. Let's just ask, oh, cool. So it wants control. And if it had all the control, what does it get then? Power. Okay, cool. What if it had all the power in the world? How would that look like? And you keep digging like that. So whatever you meet, whatever comes up, meet it with acknowledgement. That's fine. So it wants control. And if it had all the control in the world, how would that feel? So you keep on digging and pruning like that, and you'll go deeper and deeper and deeper into dark places. But don't be afraid, because we are looking for somewhere where it gets calm, safety, security, ease, neutrality. This is an important place. And then from here, we start asking if it could retire from the function it's been having in your life, because it's probably been here supporting you in an immature way, but it's been doing its best. And now it is free. If it could have whatever it wants from this place, what would that look like? And then it evolves into the next level of consciousness and maturity. And then it can have all of that. And if you had all of that, what is the next thing you would want? And you keep asking for a lighter and better and nicer version of the dream and giving it to them. Perfect. Can you allow everything that was stuck in your body before to become this right now? That's where this transformation really happens. When you allow it to go through this path of questions and allow the stuckness to become freedom, the darkness to become light, the fear to become love. The transformation happens in a split second. And this moment, your client will sense it and feel it. So the next thing is to integrate it. Just asking your clients, is it okay for you now to allow yourself to integrate this and all the changes that's been happening in your body and in your personality and your identity and in all your relationships and all the systems you're connected with, your connection to nature and your connection to the universe or the divine. This is when your client get access to their higher self. and they'll download a message from their higher self. So you are meeting them in their deepest everyday problem and guiding them through to the deepest blockage and through all the way to the ultimate result, becoming calm, peace, joy, freedom, love, light, expression, and also having connection with the higher self and getting impulses, messages, guidance from their highest being inside. Can you now understand power being a transformational coach? When you can meet people just where they're at and just asking them questions and having them have this full-blown awakening experience as they get rid of the problems and they move into a state of joy, love, harmony, and bliss. This is the power of transformational coaching. And this is why all the 700 coaches I've been certifying has been going through this process, and they need to understand it. They need to live it. They need to practice and feel it and sense it in themselves. They need to practice it in a safe group of others doing the same. And this is the real power behind our truth bomb attraction method, where we use these transformational stories as a way to appeal to new potential clients by telling them these stories, and they recognize themselves in the stories, the troubles and the dreams we talk about. We invite them to a truth bomb attraction conversation where we actually talk to them about where they're stuck and where they want to go. And because they feel so seen and so heard and touched on a deeper level, they are begging to become clients. In the first session, this is what you do. Their life has changed forever and it will keep on changing. And clients will want to stay for you for the long run. And already after the first session, they tend to send their friends. So if you want to go deeper into this, I actually have a training for you on my website, which is peterswenning.com, where I go into truth bomb attraction and how our elevated master coaches are using that. So in the training at peterswenning.com, and you find the link in the description as well, I show you a deep dive case study on a guy called Hugo. He was a natural born coach. He had like healing abilities. He was spiritual. He was connected, and he had undergone a transformational journey in his own life. And people came to him and they asked him for advice, and he knew something deeper was possible. It wasn't enough to just give them surface level advice. He wanted to go deeper. And then he came to us to get training, because even though he was natural, he had roadblocks. He had things inside him stopping him, and he needed a mentor that could see him and see exactly where he was stopping himself. So he can go through this process, learn this transformation, and practice it inside of the group until he felt safe and secure in himself, in the coaching tool, in the transformational journey. And also he had seen with his fellow students in the certification program how they changed totally and how their whole life changed in a couple of weeks. Then he had the confidence and the certainty, so he was ready to go out and share one story of transformation and invite people to talk to him. And everyone said yes. And then he ended up fully booked with a waiting list. And all the details are in the training at peterswenning.com. Regardless if you go there or not, this is the real deal. After certifying over 700 elevated master coaches, I know this to be a fact. It is not about how many clients you get and how much money you earn. It's about who you become. When you serve people in this process and you do it with yourself and people do it with you as you train to become a master at this, you change. You become that ultimate version of yourself, the person you've been longing to become. And that is why we're here, to actually move ourselves into a state of bliss, joy, peace, freedom. So on your journey to becoming yourself like this, and you want to become a transformational coach, make sure that you don't go at it alone. You know someone, you need someone who can see your blind spots, someone who can see you and who you really are and where you want to go. You need a community of like-minded and like-hearted people that can train with you, so you feel safe and secure in the process, in the practices, in the coaching itself. So you get to evolve and become who you're meant to be. And so you have transformational tools that opens you up to give your gift to the world. Because right now, the world is in deep need of transformational coaches. Because right now, there are so many changes happening all the time. And people are trying to resist this wave of change. And when you resist it, it gets stronger and you suffer. Instead, we can transform our resistance and get on top of the wave and surf it and change the world together. This is a perfect time. So this video here will show you how this opportunity is the best opportunity for you now. So please check it out.